Terrence Bud Crawford just cooked his own resume.
I can retire right now and be in the Hall of Fame. He couldn't. You know, like everything that I've accomplished, he's still trying to accomplish. You know.
Do you not think Spence will be in the Hall of Fame?
Right now? No, how?
Yeah, he's right, dude. He's right.
How? You know, he fought in one division. You know,
he never unified the belts.
He unified.
He did unify.
You know,
IBF.
He unified.
WBA, was it?
He had three.
Yeah.
He had the
but he
WBC,
didn't unify all
WBA,
four. He wasn't
IBF.
undisputed.
Huh?
He wasn't undisputed.
He wasn't. No, but what I'm saying is, they already called him a weight bully, right? He beat Kell Brook coming off of a loss, an eye injury. You know, he beat Sean Porter.
In all fairness, he had to go over there to get that.
Terrence Bud Crawford was recently on the Pound for Pound podcast with Kamaru Usman and that guy Henry. Terrence Bud Crawford was asked if Earl the True Spence was a Hall of Famer, and Terrence Bud Crawford absolutely went nuclear and basically destroyed his entire resume and is giving
Musty energy.
Now, the Boxing Hall of Fame is absolutely mid. The criteria is disgusting. I mean, Rocky is a Hall of Famer.
Observer category as a screenwriter, 2011 Hall of Fame inductee, Sylvester Sly Stallone.
Thank you very much.
That's right. Rocky, the one that got destroyed by Ivan Drago, respectfully. Being that the Hall of Fame is so easy to get into, Earl the True Spence is a Hall of Famer by default, respectfully. Earl went ahead and took his belts like Thanos did with the Infinity Stones. The man took his belt from Kell Brook. That's right. He went over to the UK and took his belt from Kell Brook. Then he went through the gauntlet, which is Sean Showtime Porter, in an amazing fight. Then Earl the True Spence went ahead and beat the man that beat Manny Pacquiao in your Dennis Ugas and went ahead and took his belt. Now, 7 title defenses and going on in an extremely tough route to get all 3 belts has to warrant him a trip into the Hall of Fame if y'all is putting Rocky into the Hall of Fame. Now, Terrence Bud Crawford doesn't understand that Earl the True Spence is his best win. The reason why Bud Crawford has the Canelo fight is because he beat Earl the True Spence. Terrence Bud Crawford, you can say, critics say that his route to undisputed was mid. The man fought Jeff Horn. The man fought Kell Brook after Earl Spence did. The man fought Sean Porter after Earl Spence did. I'm very confused here in this situation. That's why I always say the wrong people have the keys to the kingdom. Not saying that Terrence Bud Crawford don't deserve the keys to the kingdom. He just doesn't know how to market the keys to the kingdom. Now you have basically destroyed your own resume. You cooked your entire resume by destroying and slandering Earl the True Spence. And that was your best win. And even Shakur Stevenson don't even agree.
I feel as though Earl had a great career. If it wasn't for Bud, he would have been undisputed. So he went and got every belt one by one by one. I think he's a Hall of Famer.
Being that boxing does not have a league, being that boxing does not have any type of organization, it's the Wild Wild West, boxers must hold on and be coveted to their resume. Their resume is something that they can look back on and be proud of. Basically, Terrence Bud Crawford is saying that his best win is mid, that Earl Spence is not a Hall of Famer. Maybe this was petty. Maybe this was Terrence Bud Crawford projected. But now, how can we pick him to beat Canelo when this man says that Earl Spence was mid? I find it absolutely disgusting, to be honest with you. I'm very confused. I'm very distraught, and I don't know where this is coming from. To be 100% honest with you, I am confused how Earl Spence is not a Hall of Famer when they put Sylvester Stallone in the Hall of Fame. And Sylvester Stallone was known to duck Mr. T. The man ducked Mr. T on multiple occasions. Terrence Bud Crawford, some would say that Earl Spence did the heavy lifting in the division. I mean, have you had a Thanos route? Some would say that Terrence Bud Crawford is getting a fight with Saul Canelo Alvarez that nobody asked for. And I can say it's true. Not one person I know around the hood, neighborhood, black homies, Mexican homies, white homies, ain't none of them ever said, I wonder if Terrence Bud Crawford can beat Saul Canelo Alvarez. Nobody asked for this fight, and that's why this fight has no buzz. And that's why this fight going to land on Netflix, and Canelo is going to be doing the heavy lifting just to go ahead and keep it real. Some people can't sell it, and that is okay. But to say that Earl Spence isn't a Hall of Famer and go ahead and self-cook your resume is absolutely wild. The man had about 7 title defenses. He defended his title 7 times. Now, we know, Terrence Bud Crawford, you are a Hall of Famer. We know you are a Hall of Famer. But your best win, one of the biggest fights in welterweight history, which was supposed to be before you beat Earl Spence, pillar to post, post to pillar. Yeah, Earl Spence is a Hall of Famer. He's one of the main reasons why you're in the Hall of Fame. Now, we can go off accolades, we can go off trophies, but the fans remember violence. The fans remember good fights. The fans remember those nights where they saw you beat Earl Spence pillar to post, where we thought that the man was off some Zaza or something like that. That's what we remember. But now you just coming out here and saying Spence ain't a Hall of Famer is just wild. Stage too big, lights too bright, wide eye. And I say that respectfully. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. Is it nasty, musty, or is it the Chiller Killers? Chiller Killers, Chiller Killers.